Hey you guys, this is Chris, otherwise known as Joker, and I'm bringing you some gameplay on Carrier. This was fairly decent gameplay. I mean, it wasn't anything crazy like you know, swarm with every gun, triple swarm dogs. I mean, it was just an average gameplay. Right now I'm running UAV, Hellstorm missile, and the AGR. From our videos, you should know that the AGR is pretty famous with us. But anyways, rocking the PDW with I really don't remember what attachments I had on it. It's got the diamond cam on it. I know I have a red dot on it, of course, but other than that, I'm not too sure what attachments. I might have quick draw or grip or something. But anyways. I'm bringing you guys gameplay to this is really my first solo commentary, which I haven't had a lot of, and I want to explain myself about the whole, you haven't been seeing you haven't been seeing content from me, you've been seeing content from both of us when it was convenient, or just Jimmy, and I'm here to kind of explain myself. 4 months ago, we decided to start a channel because, my cousin Zach, or NSW Phantom, as many of my viewers know him, or our viewers know him as, he came across a PBR a year or so ago and decided he wanted to make YouTube videos. But the thing was, with YouTube videos, you kind of have to put forth effort, and for a while he was putting forth effort. He got 10 good videos out of Modern Warfare 3. Excuse me, got a little bit of a cough. Guess my sinuses are draining. You'll have to excuse it, but thank you. It was just like he was making the videos and they were pretty entertaining, but after a while, I guess he decided he didn't want to do it anymore, and the PBR just remained plugged up, and it was kind of weird. He actually played video games through his PVR, and it was very, very terrible quality. It was like in 240 or just low range of 360, as far as resolution and all goes. And he kind of gave me a proposition that it's like, well, since I don't use it a whole lot, I mean, since you and Jimmy are trying to start a YouTube channel, you can borrow mine, because at the time I didn't have the job that I do now, so I wouldn't be able to afford a hodgepodge, $200 PVR. So he let me use it, and me and Jimmy began recording Dark Souls, because there was no way on earth I was going to record Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 was just, I didn't like it. Call of Duty usually, brings out a certain breed of people. Usually have your good and your bad, but like on Modern Warfare 3, it just seemed to be, all just redundant, just douchebags, racist. Like, there's a lot of racism on Call of Duty and Xbox Live in general that you have to deal with, but it was more of an abundance on Modern Warfare 3 for some reason. I guess it's because it brought up like all your try-hard quick scopers with your optic phase douchebag clans or whatever, but it really made me not enjoy the game. And now that we're on Black Ops 2, I like Black Ops 2, but that's besides the point. Anyways, we just decided that we weren't going to record Modern Warfare 3, and he had Dark Souls, and when Dark Souls came out, I really didn't give the game a chance, because I've heard of Bandai with, like, Gundam and all that back in the day when I was younger, so I was like, well, I know who Bandai is, and I just really wouldn't give Dark Souls a chance, but I started playing it on my own. I had borrowed it from him, and I started playing it on my own. I was like, hey, this is a really great game. It's like, that's all I played. And it was a really good game, and we decided, well, since we don't have anything else to record, let's just record Dark Souls. So we were going to start a playthrough as Deprived, which is a class that you start off with no armor, and all of your stats are basically the same as far as like health and all that goes, and they're kind of low compared to the other classes. And so it was gonna be difficult, and we figured just like, okay, we'll put it on YouTube. This will be fun. And we had started, and we got 2 videos out pretty quick. We had more recorded, but we didn't edit them or upload them or anything. They're still on my computer actually, but I don't know if there's any commentary on them. And at the time we were recording Dark Souls, I had started going to college, and when I was going to this college, it's a technical school. It's known as DeVry. I'm pretty sure people have heard about it. They like the school was. It wasn't. I don't want to say it was a bad school, because no college that I've ever heard of was just completely bad college. But as far as the teachers go, the teachers really didn't care about the students, I guess, because they were there on, I guess, low pay to none at all, or they were on volunteer or whatever. So while I was there, I really struggled with math. Like, I've always excelled in science, reading, linguistics, anything other than math, you name it, and I've excelled in it all my life in school. But when it just comes to math, especially algebra, my brain just farts. There's been times where we had to take a test in algebra, and I'd rather just, God forbid me, just cheat and have to do the algebra, because I never had a teacher sit there and explain to me, because I kind of, I skipped from 7th to 9th grade, and I didn't have the foundation from where I'm from. The curriculum was pretty low, and the standards were low from where I'm from, and it's a little town in East Tennessee called Cookeville, and the curriculum was really low. So I came here just like knowing what I know from reading books and whatnot, and then I got thrown into algebra. And my first year, I had a teacher named Miss Swift, and she ended up getting fired because she wasn't teaching the math right, and a lot of the kids were going into these, their SATs and their standardized testing or whatever, and they didn't know any math, and it kind of all fell back on her, because she taught most of the 9th grade class. She taught algebra, I think she taught geometry and a lot of other stuff, but anyways, so when I went to college, I kind of struggled with math, especially since I wasn't getting any help. So I ended up leaving the DeVry, one, because they were making me go for free, and I had already qualified for the FAFSA, which is a federal aid, and you get $41,000 from the government to go to college. And I was getting that aid, and they weren't giving me any money from it, and they were sending me to a free class, which, when I wasn't having a job, I was kind of depending on the federal aid, and it wasn't coming in, so I decided to go my separate ways with DeVry. And after that, we kind of just, there was no games out to record, so we just did whatever. We just, hung out and played whatever. I mean, there was a couple games out, but nothing worth recording in our mindset. So other than that, I'll be bringing you Call of Duty, and probably in the next 2 weeks, we'll be both bringing you Dead Space 3 footage. It's just the dawn of our channel, and we hope to only get better. Even though we only have 5 subscribers right now, but I'm sure that number will grow. And well, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and decently enjoyed my commentary. It was my first commentary, so you gotta give me some credit.